And now I'm very pleased to introduce one of the legends of HMA. He is an engineer come management professional having more than 2 decades of experience in IT hardware and IT services, sales, marketing as a regional manager and vice president and CEO level medium scale companies and corporates. Mr. Ramesh Vemuganti, he's a computer hardware and entrepreneur for about 5 years for leading IT hardware and networking services companies like PSI Data Systems, Unicorp, Modi Group, Business Link, etc. He has around 1 decade of experience in corporate training, sales training, management training, teaching, public speaking, mentoring, consulting, and the list goes on. So everybody, please put your hands together for Ramesh sir. Ramesh sir, the floor is yours.
Come to some conclusions, okay? It's a very, very futuristic talk which he has given, and I would like to continue from there with our own inputs and my inputs and your inputs. In the next 45 minutes probably we'll come out with one of the most enriching sessions and useful for all of us and also for entire HMA fraternity, okay? All of you are confused, right? That's important. Are you confused? Now be very frank, it's an interactive. There is nothing wrong. Confusion leads to learning. We must be confused. If you are confused, let us confess. We must confess that we are confused. Suggest someone to document everything. Every speaker, whatever he says, every question, every input, someone kindly document. That's very important. Right? Very, very important. Full time. Kindly make notes so it will be useful for we'll circulate to entire HMA fraternity. That's better. So that was a mind-boggling and a lightning session, okay, which is a threatening session. First question is, number 1, do you think it will happen? I mean, let's not have discussion, just views, two, 3 words, 1 line. Do you think it will happen, whatever he has said? The shape of things to come. It's already happening. When? I mean, already happening, already in the process. So how much are we in? 10%, 20%, 30%? Or 50%? Kindly make a note. Shivaram, kindly make a note. Everything has to be noted down, please. All the points. Because this is a different session. This is what I want to have. With all the experience I'm sharing. Okay. So background and okay. So President says investments are President. Definitely you are president for this term. So what Devendra Reddy says is companies are rethinking the investments on AI, number 1. Rethinking. Already started. He is saying what is happening in front and what's happening in the background. Okay. There is a gap there. It's not in sync. That's what. Any other inputs? What is happening today?
You have to prepare to put right efforts. You have to. There's a stage below. You have to prepare for putting the right efforts. Preparation.
There is a quote. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. Okay, an eminent personality said, preparation is the key to success. So we are all in the preparation phase. Round of applause for a senior member. Okay, that's what ultimately. So we are all in the preparation mode. Any other input about what he said? So I'll take out from there and add on and. Pardon? Yeah, people. So today what is happening, all of you know that the moment we open a net, switch on the laptop, system, okay, or even TV, any channel, any discussion, any event, any lecture, okay, any seminar, any webinar, any online, offline, wherever we go, definitely it has to be AI linked. If I have to deliver a lecture on, say, sustainability, okay, or ethics, or corporate governance, or electric vehicles or manufacturing, ultimately have to start with an AI angle only. Only then the interest is getting generated. Why? Because there is nothing more powerful than reinforcement. చెప్పిందే చెప్పడంలో ఉన్న పవరు దేంట్లో లేదు. విపరీతంగా ఏఐ మీద ఫోకస్, ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ఏఐ, ఇన్సేన్ ఫోకస్, టు ద ఎక్స్టెంట్ దాట్ వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు టేక్ అవర్ మైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్. A teacher is thinking about AI, a faculty is thinking about AI, a student is worried about AI, an entrepreneur is all at sea as to what to do next. Professionals, already we are seeing the massive layoffs, all high-tech companies, all the big companies. When big companies are laying off, naturally there will be a commotion and chaos. So there is a lot of uncertainty. Right, so ultimately what we are doing, yeah, that's what. Yes, please speak here.
Yeah, I had the same experience as what Devendra Reddy garu and Divakar garu cheppindi. I spoke to one person, an AI expert. Then I told him that even I don't speak, the AI is picking up my feelings and giving me the data on the screen. Okay. And how is this happening? I asked the AI expert. I was traveling in the train and I asked him the same question. Then he said that the Google has completely read you, okay, and it gives you 4 to 5 options. And one of the option is that I want to eat biryani. I just thought in my mind. I have not even spoken. But it thinks that 4-5 options it gives, but one of the option is you want to eat biryani, and that is clicking there. The whole anatomy, the whole brain, the whole thought process, the Google has read about me, and it is giving me even if I have not spoken at all. That's the kind of AI now we are going through.
What type of dish we are taking? So many days. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's too much of tracking, too much of, okay, yeah, imposing. Pardon? Heuristics, okay, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. 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 Yeah, yeah.
Because you searched about a restaurant, you searched about a menu, all of that. So when all these are fed into the heuristics of you, your persona is made.
Right.
And out of that persona, the most probabilistic chances of you doing something today is
Yeah.
questioned.
So what is happening is all the technologies in the world are at us, at each one of us. They are targeting us. All the technologies that are already there, including AI, okay, they are targeting a human being. All the 800 crore people are under the purview or surveillance of technologies. They are tracking us, they are at us, and they can do anything to us. That's what they are thinking. Now, we are the products. Now the question is, I'll give you a couple of examples. Now I'll just start off and spend 10-15 minutes, then we'll go to the PPT. It so happened that a lion was roaring in a forest, roaring, right? So there was a village nearby. All of them were hearing lion is roaring and all that. ठीक है भाई, lion तो है, कायगू उस तरफ कायगू जाना, let us okay do our work, and they were all shivering. One day suddenly the roaring stopped. Then all the villagers gathered. What happened? The lion is not roaring. Okay. Suddenly someone running came and said, lion is dead. Lion is dead, it's in the forest. There was a 500 people in the village. 450 people went there. 50 people said, okay, they are going, no, they will come and tell us what's to be done. right? 450 people went there. They saw the lion is dead. Now the question is, who killed the lion? Right? No, actually it's not the lion, it's the tiger. So then they started. I think yesterday I was carrying a gun, I hit somewhere, it must have hit the lion. Koi bolta main mara, koi bolta main mara. Everyone is, they are having a discussion, deliberating. I killed it and all that. And the big commotion. Then half a dozen tigers came from different places and pounced on them. Huge, right? And then what happened, all of us know very well. Now the 50 people were waiting, who will come? Nobody is coming. Right? Now the question is, who are these 50 and who are these 450? George Bernard Shaw said, a reasonable man adapts himself to the world. A reasonable man adapts himself to the world. An unreasonable man expects the world to adapt to his way of thinking. The progress of society depends on the unreasonable man, not the reasonable man. Now the 50 are the unreasonable men. They say, why should we go? The 450 ran. Naturally, immediate reaction. So two things, okay. One is, in life, please don't react to anything. Let us all stop reacting and start responding. If the lion is dead, it is dead. Why should you go and see? There are people who will go and take care. Something more is there. The 50 people are smart. They are intelligent. So now the time has come for all of us about AI, what's to be done. Okay? Is not to react. The first thing which we should adopt, not to react, not to get panic. The other day, YouTube channel was interviewing me, one lady, one owner of a channel. Also AI, also one of the favorite subjects. Suddenly she said, sir, my office lo chala problem avutundi, my uncertainty undi. Please tell us about AI, my employees and all of us are worried. She started about her own problem. I said, this is a YouTube channel, she's asking different questions. Suddenly she's saying, this is my problem. So there's a basic concern. There's a basic worry. There's a fear. Everyone, student, employee, employer, businessman, entrepreneur, you tell me who is not worried, who is not concerned, including the actors, celebrities, everybody. The question is not to be worried. Keep doing your jobs. Keep carrying on whatever you are doing. Do not be affected. And at the same time, keep getting updated by attending sessions which HMA conducts or other seminars which other professional bodies do it. Keep getting updated. And learn one or two tools which are related to your job. If you are a HR professional, learn a couple of HR tools. If you are in sales, learn a couple of sales tools. In strategy tools. So that is the first message. So this is where the whole world stops. Too much of focus, too much of talk, too much of worry. All faculty are worried. The problem is Ring Road. Beyond Ring Road, there is a very little knowledge of AI. Within Ring Road, there is no problem in all metros. 30 kilometers cross karo, total confusion. Please go beyond Ring Road and clear off the confusion. How will progress happen? Only if metro people, metro professionals go to tier 2 towns and start talking to them. Tier 2 must go to tier 3. Tier 3 must go to villages. That is how the knowledge spreads. Knowledge defeats fear. How will fear go? They have less knowledge. They are thinking it's all over, getting over. Emuna sir, IPN the AI. Chat GPT is, many people are thinking Chat GPT is equal to AI. In our country, IT means computers, nothing else. Many people don't know. So increase the knowledge, the whole ecosystem. This is where it is. So let's get into that mode. We will have sessions on AI, but more of managing AI and less of technologies of AI. If you have only Gen AI, Super Gen AI, okay, chatbots, right? And these technologies and tools of AI, then this becomes a high C, Hyderabad Software Exporters Association. This is a Hyderabad Management Association. We are not high C or VC. We are a pure HMA. Let's be clear on that. Management colleges are having sessions on AI. Why should they have it? There are engineering colleges. There are many other technical colleges. Why should management also talk about AI? Do you think about management first? No. Within the management colleges are talking about big data, about cloud computing. Are meerendu maartunra babu? There are already lakhs and crores of people are already into it. Try to understand management. Okay, that is what. Now, what is management? I would like to spend a few minutes, then we will go there. Management is FRMG, I always say. Functions, resources, methods, and goals. Even with AI, in a world of AI also, this is valid. A manager talks about functions. Right from planning, organizing, directing, controlling, innovating, coordinating, budgeting, to quality management, risk management, supply chain management, specialized management, everything is functionals. So we will continue to do supply chain management. We will continue to do quality management with AI tools. We will not do AI with supply chain tools. We will do supply chain with AI tools. Kindly differentiate between AI tools and other tools. Supply chain is not a tool. Supply chain is an ocean. All of us are present over here. Next 30 years, 20 years, we can spend time in supply chain and become millionaires and probably crorepati's. There is so much there in supply chain. How can we talk when we say supply chain tools? AI is today. Tomorrow something else will come. Let it come. No issues. We are here. We understand and we will use it where we like. Once Henry Ford was asked a question by reporters. He said, do you know everything about your company? He said, yes. How will you answer different types of questions? There is a reporters meeting, all reporters. He says, then somebody asked him about production, he called. Somebody asked him about planning, he answered. Somebody asked him about sales or marketing. He says, 1 minute, I'll call my general manager, he will answer. Somebody called about administration. He says, 1 second, I will not talk about administration. There is an admin manager, he will talk. I know who will talk. I need not talk on everything. Then I am not a manager, I am a damager. So everyone need not talk about AI. AI is not sweeping organizations. Yes, jobs are, now next point is, couple of minutes we'll spend on jobs. Why jobs are getting lost? Why the layoffs are happening? Please understand one thing. Post-COVID, WFH has become the norm. First, work from home. After that, companies have adopted online in a major way. And they have understood and they are getting the maza. So where 1,000 people are required, they are happy with 100 people. It is not AI only. What Raghu, what you say? It is not AI. That is the problem. It is also AI. In the name of AI, okay, to become competitive, to cut costs, to make profits, they are taking it as an opportunity and doing it. But I would say one thing, let them do it, so what? అరే నా ఉద్యోగం ఏంటంటే ఇంకోటి వెతుకోపోయి వేరే చోటికి పో ఎవరు చెప్తున్నావు डर किस बात की private sector the day you join a private sector you must know that there is a term called in between jobs first you understand in between jobs then join a private sector company in government jobs generally you are lucky to continue 20 30 years 40 years whatever till retirement but private sector is different there is a large in between jobs component 2 years 3 years 5 years so get into it understand if AI you think AI has replaced you fine think of something else and my suggestion to all the tech professionals and IT professionals is please pick up non-IT skills that is the best way of managing change that is happening kindly pick up all the non-IT skills because generally IT guys are smart their grasping power understanding absorption assimilation implementation is fantastic you can easily do it if you are good in sales do it If you're good in admin, do it. If you're good in music, pick it up. Pick it up. You'll open a band and you'll get going. IT guys are very fast in implementation. What is stopping you? If you're good in some instrument playing, do it. Today, nothing stops people from doing entrepreneurship. Now the next question, the biggest last point I want to share is, where are the jobs? Where are the jobs of future? Everyone is cutting down, yes. What will all the graduates, 8 million graduates are coming into the market every year. Where will they go? What will happen to them? How to go about? Jobs are less. So focus is small business and SMEs and startups. They are, if you are very smart, if you have the business skills, out of 100, let me tell you, only 5 have. Don't force all the 100 or 80 or 90 to go for business. You are addressing colleges, you are addressing teams, your family members. Don't force everybody. Take care. Only those people who have the business skills, business acumen, business thinking must have. And one important point is, before starting a business, please work for 2 years somewhere. Kindly don't jump into the water without knowing the depth. The biggest mistake people make is take a dive. The depth is more important. You must know where you're diving. So that's why you have projects, you have internships in colleges, graduate internships into a jobs. That is the best way of going about. So this is what is the whole background. Let's get into it from the management perspective. In HMA, I would like to have more of management talk. Change management. Pandit Ravi Shankar said, everything is changing. I heard him several years back. Now, when Pandit Ravi Shankar said, I didn't understand what he was mentioning. Pandit Ravi Shankar is a spiritual guru. He talks of performance, spirituality, more of that. It's art of living. How to live. Everything is changing means what? Technologies are changing. Economic models are changing. Business models are changing. Right? Society is changing. Behavioral patterns are changing. Consumer behavior is changing. He is a very learned man to make a very powerful statement in 3 words. Everything is changing. But what is more important is, we should also change and adapt ourselves. Adaptability is the most powerful thing today. It is not the intelligence or qualifications. Adaptability. Are you adaptable? You may be strong, you may be intelligent, you may have high IQ, but what is more important is more EQ. EQ should be more and more. Kindly go on increasing the more and more EQ, which makes you more adaptable to the present day scenario. Change management would be wonderful with high EQ. Focus on EQ, and I request for a workshop on EQ alone. And skills like critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, coordination, adaptability are skills which AI cannot touch. Communicating also to some extent. Now Srinivas Rao says, I give a text and it will give a song. You mean to say all the singers will go out to the market? We will only keep listening to AI songs. Will it happen like that? You want to go to a music show where all AI robots will be singing and will be dancing. Will it happen? That's good for some entertainment, some here and there. So look at it as AI as one more small thing. One more thing. But be aware, it is there. But don't make it a booth. Don't make it a booth, don't make it a big thing. So another 15 minutes, we'll conclude with this slide. If you are ready, there is a small 2-minute slide. Please go through it, give the answer in 2 minutes. Then let's see. Next. If you say yes, we'll go to next slide. Yes, next. 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 You be ready with the answer in 2 minutes. Ready? Yes? One second. If you know the answer, kindly relax. Then I'll link up change management to that. Okay. Next. Yeah, next. 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 Yeah. Next. Okay. Next. Right. Next. Okay. Next. Next. Yeah. So when someone comes to us for advice, we are happy giving advice and telling them, you do this, you do that. Okay. It is also important that we also know where our gaps are. Okay. Every manager should have one label in his office. Okay. Feedback, feedback, feedback. There are managers who call their team members on Friday evening and say, how do you want me to improve? How do you want me to improve? They ask. They have the guts to ask. Otherwise, everywhere the manager is saying, you do this, you do this. If someone says, sir, right. Yeah. Right.
In 1958, this really happened in Burmashal refineries, Bombay, where my brother was also working. They had a similar problem. They did not know how to do it. They got similarly one fellow, and he looked around. He did something like this, and machine was on. There was an argument for the payment, but he gave some explanation of it. The payment was settled. That's a different thing. But this really happened. What do you say about the right efforts? Thank you.
Next. Yeah, Devendra, I have got one point about our youth, Telangana youth, Indian youth. Everyone says youth are not getting jobs, not employable, communication skills. अरे भाई सबको communication skills का problem थोड़ी है. Somebody has an attitude problem. Somebody has an interpersonal skills problem. Somebody has a basic fear of speaking in public. Somebody has a confidence issue. Somebody has a health ailment. Somebody has a problem solving, critical thinking problem. Somebody lacks knowledge of subject, predicate. Basic knowledge is not there. Everyone we are saying the problem with our students, youth is all our great politicians also make statements. Arey, that is not the thing at all. They are able to communicate. Who says we should only communicate in English? If you go to Europe, you will know every country speaks their own language. And they are doing very well and carrying on. We can also communicate in Telugu and survive. There are 10 crores plus Telugus in here only. And they are all over. And English also, you don't have to speak Webster's English, Oxford English. In Shamshabad airport, you will go and see, you will hear Nizamiya English, Hyderabadi English, Charminar English, Usmania English, okay, mutton biscuit English, सब मिलता आपको. Usmania biscuit English भी मिल जाता. But all of them are not less than 30, 40, 50 crores. All of them. They went 30 years back, 20 years back to US, Europe. All are worth 2-3 villas, 30, 40, 50 crores. So there is no link between English speaking and vitamin M. There is no link. Yes, with English you can carry on, but English alone is not enough. English alone. But you must be able to communicate confidently. Other skills are also equally important. Ask attitude, skills, knowledge. Okay. Next PPT. Now this is a slide I have taken some time and thank you. So change management, what is it and how is it in an organization? What is the one advantage an MBA or a PGDM, all managers, you can answer. MBA or a PGDM or a BBA has one basic advantage over others. What is that? Any other course, PG, graduate course, one advantage. Exactly. Right. See, if you do MSc in biochemistry or MTech in structural engineering, do they teach you what an organization is? What is organization behavior is? What is change management is? What is quality management is? Fantastic. Fantastic. What is hospital administration? Apollo Hospitals was the first company group, Apollo Group, the first group, Apollo Hospitals, to start hospital administration. Because managing a hospital requires managerial skills. Administrative skills are different. Technical skills are different, surgical skills are different. A doctor is good at surgery, good at diagnostics, good at specifying a line of treatment, but he is not good at managing people. By default, you cannot expect. So there is a full-fledged hospital administration course by Apollo Hospitals and also other hospitals. If you do that, you become the CEO of Apollo. The CEO of Apollo last 20 years, he is in the top. He is earning a few crores now, every year. He's just a CEO, he doesn't know much about medicine. He is there. Similarly, all corporate hospitals have CEOs who are non-doctors. They're all MBAs, they're all BBAs, mostly MBAs or PGDMs. So what I'm saying is, why MBAs don't take pride in an MBA? We should take pride that we know about what a company is. We know when a company is going to sink. Before sinking, we will close. Where others close after sinking. They teach entrepreneurship. We teach risk management. Today, risk management is also a major subject in management. You can manage your risks in such a way that you lose the minimal investments. It's not like the earlier times, wherein whatever money you pump in, the whole thing goes. No. There is a subject, proper way of doing things. There is forecasting. Risk, what do you know beforehand? Yeah. Assessment of risk. Forecasting. You know forecasting. You can forecast how much sales you will have, how much inventory you need, how much cash you need, how much people you require, manpower forecast, sales forecast. There are tools. MS Excel, there is a tool. How long it takes to learn? All this is part of MBA. And let me tell you, we have to make it very clear, all MBAs and MBA colleges joining HMA should be rated differently from others. They are not one more management college where they are giving degrees. Do MBAs talk about all these things what we are discussing now? Talk to any MBA, talk to faculty. Do they talk about what management is? They go on talking about English and communication. If you want to talk about communication, go to communication college, no? Why you are teaching management? In management college, you should talk management, not communication. No, we are having good communication lab. Arey, kisko na bhai? Where is the management? Man was an ocean. Library, textbooks, reference books, specialized journals, అన్ని కొత్తగా ఉంటాయి. 3 ఏళ్ళైనాక అవే వాడచ్చు. The management today book, if you go and read a library, go in magazine, after 2 years you can use it because no one touches. All books are new. Just to walk into any library. That is the first thing I will do if I go to management college. మా కాలేజ్ ఇట్లా, మా కాలేజ్ అట్లా, ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి, మీ లైబ్రరీ పోదాం. ఫస్ట్ మీ లైబ్రరీ పోదాం. Let me see. I went to Bangladesh 11 times. Dhaka and Chittagong. 5 universities I visited. I went on a World Bank project. It is for improving the standards and quality of higher education. It's called IQAC, Internal Quality Assurance Cell. What did I do? There is a template World Bank gives. We have to follow that and give a report. I reviewed 20 departments in 5 different universities, including Department of English, Medical College, number 1 universities. That I am telling you about change management myself. The first time I went to Bangladesh, went to Dhaka, the top leading university in Dhaka, Medical University. I went there, there is a subject expert, there is a local expert. All 3 of us will have to review one department, pediatrics department. So when we started talking, they said, "Sir, you are from India, you are the leader." I didn't know what I had to do. They say, "You are the leader." Okay, I am the leader. Then I just looked at template what they are saying. Within 15 minutes I started speaking in English. Next 1 year I was only speaking in English and they were all listening, including the vice chancellors. Now what is this? I don't know when they gave an opportunity. I didn't know what to do, but I understood. I adopted myself. What do they want? There is a template you have to follow. Sir, you have to lead, sir. I don't know what they are. Yes, I will lead. I don't even know where I am stepping in. Within 3 days I came to know this is the one department. After that they called me 10 times, 11 times. Let me tell you, 12 people were selected from India, 2 IIM professors, IIM background. You please tell all the management colleges. They're all fascinated with names like IIMs and IITs. If you are good in your own way, you don't have to be having any brand. You can do it in your own way. And what did the IIM professors do? IIM background do? When they walked in, they says, "This is not right. This is not the way a library should be there. Where is the register? Where are the systems?" Are system లేరు కాబట్టి నిలిపించరు బాబు. You understand what is there? To bring in a change, firstly, A plus B. A is understand what is there. B is put in whatever you want. Then C is equal to change. A plus B will happen. Without understanding what is there, what is the infrastructure, what is the things and all, how can you bring a change? Whereas I only understood because अपन हैदराबाद के गलियों से निकले सो है. हैदराबाद के गलियों से निकले सो है. इसीलिए हम वहाँ पे एक चेंज ला सके. And one vice chancellor tells me, "Mr. Ramesh, within half an hour you come to the university in any department, you point out through 2-3 things. How come?" Observation, sir, nothing else. Keep observing things and whatever is not there. There's no great, science and all that. So that they are fascinated. Okay? So what I'm saying is, if you are adaptable, if you are bold, you can just go places. Entire Europe is open. All of us can go and start talking to many European countries in our respective domains. What is required is a proper positioning, okay, and talking to them in the right way, contacting the right companies, and just going across. HMA can just go global also. Change management should need not be confined to Hyderabad and India. We can go global. Just collaborate with all the people. Internet is there. Networking, tie-ups, collaborations is the way to go today. You can reach any part of the globe. The person sitting next to you may not cooperate with you, but the person whom you know very well in Mexico, he will cooperate with you and he will give you a contract. So why do you look at the person next? Talk to the person, collaborate and keep going. So collaboration is a very powerful force to compete in the world of change. Keep collaborating. Earlier companies were collaborating. Today individuals have to collaborate. Consultants have to collaborate. Organizations have to collaborate. But collaborate with a person who has got strengths. That's more important. Yeah. Slowly competition is yielding because today's competitor is tomorrow's collaborator. The person with whom you are competing. That's why they say, please don't break the bridges. Have good relationship with everybody. Have good relations. Because today's competitor can be your customer tomorrow. Or you may be his customer. And it could be a win-win. It is no longer he is competing, I am competing. Okay, let him get the order today. Let him defeat you, no problem. But be his friend. He can be a customer tomorrow. One smart way of doing business in India is become a subcontractor to a big company. Most of the IT companies survive like this. People working in Deloitte, Microsoft, Amazon, TCS, they come out. TCS people don't come out. TCS is a government organization, typical. They carry on for a long time. They come out and again they go back to Deloitte, again go back to the parent company, take some contract. Because they know the process, they know the systems, they know the people, they know the mindsets. They will talk to them, work on them, start a company and give some small module to them, which they will incorporate into their system and deliver. This is one way of doing and surviving for entrepreneurs. Right. Some good slides are there, then we can get 10 minutes, we can conclude. Next. A good slogan, fantastic. Give a round of applause for this. I like this slogan. Really like this slogan. Transform today and thrive tomorrow. I really liked it, appreciated. In fact, I sent it to some people, they appreciated. Yeah. Many people wanted to come and fill up the hall. I said, our objective is not to fill up the hall. We will tell you when we need people to fill up the hall. This seminar is for people, okay, who are actually the right professionals, and it's a win-win situation. It's a management development program. It's not a guest lecture or, evening lecture. You don't expect the whole thing. Right. Can you see this? Shall I read? A good quotes I could pick up, just 2-3. Managing change is no longer a one-time initiative, and change management turns out to be strategical, ongoing capability in today's digital organizations. Strategical, ongoing capability in today's digital organizations. Whatever VSR, V. Srinivas Rao has stated just now, the answer is only this. As an organization, if you have to manage change, manage AI, the only way is you have to improve your strategical ongoing capability. Strategical ongoing capability. Go on strategizing your capabilities, improving and better. Strategy is a series of game plans to win. Strategy is about thinking. So keep thinking in a strategic way, strategic thinking, and improve the capabilities. Then your AI can be managed better. I like this. I follow Winston Churchill's quotes, that's what I keep telling. He says, to improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. To improve is to change, to be perfect is change often. Amitabh Bachchan, you know very well how he was broke after the ABCL and how he has come back. He changed himself, transformed himself from a film actor to an anchor, and just he went all over. Then he became a media showman. Then he became an advertising mogul. Then he became a brand. Different types. At 82, he is still much more wanted than many of his peers. He is more popular than his son also. Whatever. Right? Yeah. The present world is data, information, knowledge, technology, information. I keep sharing this. In fact, incidentally, I was also a faculty in Usmania University for MBA Technology Management for 17 years. At a stretch, I taught all working professionals. So I have experience of talking to Satyam Group, Tata Tele, Dr. Reddy's, entrepreneurs, many senior professionals, Microsoft, Infosys. We interacted on 5 subjects at a stretch. So all my experience is from there. And we coined a word called DICTI, D-I-K-T-I. Data, Information, Knowledge, Technologies, Innovations. If you understand the DICTI world, okay, we understand the world better. Data, Information, Knowledge, Technology, Innovation. 1980, Indian roads had 3 cars. Ambassador, Fiat, Maruti. Today it's got 100 plus small cars. Take TV channels, 2 TV channels. Today we got 600 OTT. Fruit juices. I went to Israel. There, all these leafy vegetables. There are 30 types of fruit juices from leafy vegetables. And they are adding so many ingredients, all natural, and making it very powerful. And they are all concoctions for health. So where did all this happen? Because more data came, more information came, more knowledge came, more technologies, and all are innovations. The whole world is all about knowledge and innovations. We are living in this world. Your great change management is also part of these knowledge and innovations. Change management is innovation management. If you innovate, you change. If you innovate, you change. And let me ask you one question in this. Where is the focus today in this one word? Whole focus is on one word. Your AI is also on one word. What is that one word? Only one word, one letter. That is the reason why AI is happening. Only one word. The top one word, top line one word, the first word. It's the data. Without data, no AI, nothing else will happen. The change would be very slow before data entered the world. And when did data enter? Thanks to the microprocessor 1970. They say world is divided before 1970, 5,000 years, after 1970, 55 years. The amount of knowledge, information, technologies that came into the world after 1970 is millions of times what came the previous 5,000 years. So today a granddaughter of 10 years knows thousands of times more knowledge, more information than a grandfather of 70 years. Because he is born in that pre-1970 and she is 2000, 2010. That is the world we are living. Next. 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 Dash of technological change. You can just fill up the blanks. Dash. Technological change is happening, but today what is happening is the dash. Tata's took 50 years to become a brand name. Infosys took 15 years. Why did Collaborate D took 4 months? Indrani and Beef took 1 month. Inflection points. Today within 1 month you are becoming a brand. Within 1 month. If it clicks. Tata took 50 years. That's the world we are living. That's what he is saying. The AI is making people idle. 8-hour work is becoming 3 hours. 100 people into 5 hours. Just imagine, 500 hours are available. So what is AI doing? Start thinking. So what is important is, inflection point. Any other? What is the dash of technological change? That is the world today. Inflection. Speed, yeah. Okay. It is actually the next. Rapid pace. Rapid pace of technological change. Technology is changing right from decades. But today it is a rapid pace. When I was in teaching technology management, one student used to ask me, IT guys, Satyam, Tech Mahindra, all this. Sir, what to do? This technology is changing so fast. We are learning J2E. Again, another technology is coming. SAP, again, the latest versions. What to do? I am unable to understand. I said, you have only two choices. Either hit out or get out. If you want to be in IT, then you have to learn and keep learning fast, quickly. IT is not a 5-day match. Not even a 1 day. Sir, what is this? Please don't question. There is no logic with technology. Is there any logic with AI? You want to apply logic to AI? Why should AI happen? Is it required? Right. When computers came, people thought it lose jobs, but ultimately it gave jobs to many people. Today, what is happening is we are only seeing people.
See, most of the American companies are ruthless. Whenever they see there's something sinking in their bottom line, they'll try to find way to cut the cost. I feel that most of the American companies today are taking the name of AI to cut the cost. Because as Ramesh sir was talking about, people saw that, flavor in work from home where they can assess the jobs where both the employee had a, a trust deficit where the person said that why should I be loyal to the CEO who is earning more than me? And then he has started moonlighting. Same way companies started looking at the employee. If he's not productive, let me cut those costs. And in the name of AI, people are cutting the cost. But technology part, as human races progress, we'll be seeing one or the other things. And maybe AI is new because it's picked up. Applications are coming right now. Otherwise, people have done PhDs in AI somewhere in 70s, 80s. The applications are coming right now.
Good. Different perspectives anyhow. Okay. Am I hearing? Okay. Yeah, that's what. So something better will come, and if you all get prepared, not to be scared, right? In course of time. Any technology that comes initially will become complex. Any technology. When PCs came in the 80s, it was the most complex technology. By 90s, a 10th class student from St. Paul's was going to Park Lane and bringing hardware kit and assembling. CTC. Where is technology? It was a complex technology in late 1980. Within 10 years, it became middle level technology and lower level technology. So 5 years from now, touch wood, your AI, your all questions by Thirmal Reddy, Gen AI, Super Intelligence AI, all these AI, okay, these questions will become very common 5 years from now. Probably you will take sessions on AGI 5 years from now. Technology will all just come. Complex initially, then middle level, then lower level. 5 saal ke baad, iPhones. When iPhones came, how much are we used? Today, we are knowing at least 40% of iPhone. When they came initially, we don't even know 5%. Today, all the work we are doing on iPhones. So that is the world we are living. Anyhow, let's be prepared and get going. Right, next. 1 minute, back. Earlier, the manager, what does the manager do? Manager is only resources. A manager always manage resources. Today, a manager has to manage change. What is manager doing? You ask this question to all people who are studying MBA. What are you managing? Sir, resources. Over. Change. Change in what? Change in everything. Resources are also changing. System, process, everything is changing. Cheppandi.
An aside to rapid pace of technological change. We were in early 80s or earlier before that, our communication used to be through telex messages. Everybody cannot own telex. I was also in the international trade actively, import of waste paper from different countries. So I used to link up with the GPO. That was the only source where you can, and they will convey to me if the message has come to me, vice versa, others also. That today, that technological change has come to your pocket. We are so near to do anything in the world. That is a major change which has happened today, and we are all living with it. I don't know, 40 years back, Alvin Toffler wrote a book, Future Shock. Now, these days it is beyond future shock. You expect so many things we do not know. But then we have to live with the change, technological change.
Good responses by Mr. Hariharan. Okay. See in fact, he is also an example of individual change management. At this age, he is learning and sharing and talking. It's inspiration. The reason why, in fact, I can share a lot. Anyway, we'll conclude now. Few minutes. The reason why the top B schools and the premium schools get more packages, the students, okay, and others. Wherever I go, our great MBA students ask me, sir, what is this? We only get 3-4 lakhs. They get 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 16 lakhs. It's very simple. They work 14 hours a day. You work 6 hours a day. Every session is 2 hours in a top B school, and full interaction. If there are 150 students, everyone is involved either in a case or assignment, okay, or intense arguments, discussions. They don't come and sit and make notes. Keep thinking, analyzing. So much of analysis, so many of cases, so many assignments, so many projects. When he goes to perform in an organization, he will zoom. And if he is along with the other guys, he will be far ahead, no comparison. Whereas these people come at 10 o'clock and they are waiting for 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock they will have some on the corner, there is some girlfriend or boyfriend waiting. They will have from 5 to 7 somebody and 7 to 9. So their life is different. They want to enjoy life. So the message is, if you enjoy in college, you will struggle in life. Enjoy in choice is yours. Struggle in college, put hard work, enjoy in life. Very clear, right? Next. Over. This is yours. The company called Build Your Dreams. This company has created wonders in China. Initially, Chinese and Japanese manufacturers, car manufacturers, okay, were setting up their offices. It was supplying batteries, rechargeable batteries. Devendra knows. Slowly it started making its own cars, because battery technology is complex, car technology is much easier. Car is more of assembly. Assembly is easier. They start making, and slowly and steadily they have eliminated everybody, and they are globally they became today, I understand, electric vehicles they are leading is the proof. And the MD announced in 2015 that we are going to be the leader, 10 years back. And he did it. We should really appreciate their discipline and commitment. Build your dreams. Just read out. What did he do? Took advantage of low-cost labor. China has a lot of low-cost labor. 1995 they started making batteries. 2003 cars. Okay, automobile. Then purchased a struggling company, car company, and they converted that. Okay, they leveraged the expertise in batteries to manufacture electric cars, then other products in EVs. That's it. So, how people manage change, how organizations manage change. So, we conclude by saying that the way individual managers change, the way organization manage change, if they follow it the right way, okay, they can keep going. You have to follow the right way, right method. We will see 2 models now. Next. So finally, what is happening today? AI all over. AI is reshaping the work. The whole work is getting reshaped. Transforming industries, driving social change. So how can we do better change management? Next. Role of AI. I will just leave this slide to you. All of you know very well. So I'll just read out 4 words and conclude in this slide. Streamlining and facilitating many activities, route planning, managing schedules through digital assistants, enhancing agricultural practices, improving online shopping experiences with smarter search results. So what it all means is, 100 pages knowledge, okay, it is giving in 2 pages. 100 pages knowledge, it's condensing, it's completely compressing and giving in 2 pages. Even the language also is different. There is, this whole slide can be expanded to at least 20 pages. So much of knowledge, that is what it is. So our ability to read faster. Readers of today are leaders of tomorrow. Readers of today are leaders of tomorrow. People are not reading online. I think morning Suresh Kochatil was complaining. They're not reading online. Fine. But those who read online have a distinct advantage. 30 years back, all of us were reading only Hindu newspaper in 1 hour. Today in 1 hour, we are reading Hindu, Economic Times and Enadu. Because we go to the relevant portions and read. I could see the difference. Definitely the pace has improved. We can absorb more, we can read more, then we can lead more, we can manage better, we can lead better. Keep reading. And those who are reading online, tell them, please go offline also. Save your eyes. An ophthalmologist goes to a doctor. Sorry. An IT professional went to an ophthalmologist. And he asked what to do. Then he said, how much time, screen time every day? Nothing less than 14 hours. He says, okay, all the best. Doctor says, do one thing. 20, 20, 20. 20 minutes screen time. Look 20 feet distance for 20 minutes. 20 minutes for 20 seconds. 20 feet distance for 20 seconds. Again go to the screen. No more than 20 minutes, take your eye off the screen. Save your eyes. Technique 20, 20, 20. Because we are all used to very small, short sight. All of us are looking at small screens and we are not really getting adapted to the large screen. That is why today road accidents are happening. Most of these fellows, truck drivers and all the fellows, they have a short sight. They are not able to see it long. Going on seeing all these small cameras, iPhones and all, okay, and they are not used to what is coming from a distance. So my suggestion is, please don't. Yes. Yes. They can't judge. They go and hit. They go and hit or they get hit. Why you see, that is the reason. Sarvendriyanam nayanam pradhanam. It's very important. Next. How to move forward? Next. Understand change, plan change, implement change, communicate change. It's all RTC. People are resistant to change. Yes, all of us don't want to change. Yenduku? Why should I change? Standard question. Any employee, you bring a new system, new software, new tool. Why? Not required. He's afraid something will happen to his job, etc., etc. So please make the whole mindset clear. Please, change management is to do with the mindsets of people. Kindly make a note. Change the people's mindset first. Change follows. Most important. Next. Yeah, this is the definition of change management. Structured process for transforming current to future. Focus on people, process, technology. Ensure smooth adoption and sustained benefits. Next. It's all bookish definition. So we know so many advantages. I'll read from bottom to top. Market flow dynamics, less resistance, better ROI, better success rate of change, leadership communication, errors will be reduced, downtime will be reduced, uncertainty are reduced, employees are aligned to the new goals. Any organization which is not having sessions on change management, that organization will not have a long future. In fact, Jack Welch went to the extent of saying, if the rate of change within the organization is less than the rate of change outside the organization, the end is in sight. It's a very revolutionary statement. I don't want to quote it because it's a very drastic thing. But since he said it, the end is in sight. He said that. And our great management guru, Dr. C.K. Prahalad, the first management guru of India, on innovation, he says, if you are not profitable, you cannot afford a business. In business means profits. You have to make profits. Some people, first sample, I don't want to make profit. I'll give just like that. There is no first sample, second sample. First sample you give less price. Second sample, further discount you have to give. Be clear on that. You have to be profitable in a business. If you are not profitable, you cannot afford a business. If you are not innovative, okay, your business will not be profitable. Your business will get into all kinds of problems. You have no business. You have no future. That's a kind of message. I'm sure this session can go to all others who will benefit from this. Change management is a journey, not just a one-time project, riding both ahead of change curve. So 2 things. Morning, I think Suresh said, strategy and methodology. You must have a strategy, then you must have a methodology. Both are needed for change. Have it in place. If you are HR manager, go to the management and say, this is our strategy, this is our methodology, let's implement that. Which includes AI. Don't have a plan for AI. Have a strategy which includes AI. Have a methodology which counters AI. Take it into consideration. Next. Define the change. This is all okay. Pandit Ravi Shankar, we discussed this. Next. So fine. The most difficult thing in the world is the employee mindset and colleagues' behavior. कल शाम तक ठीक था, आज सुबह क्या हो गया पता नहीं. कल शाम में 5 बजे अच्छा बात करता था. Suddenly colleague today morning he stopped talking. Very close colleagues, one colleague goes and tells the boss something about this guy. మళ్ళీ ఇద్దరు కలిసి కాఫీ తాగుతారు, భోజనం చేస్తారు, అంతా చేస్తారు. This is the biggest question. Many problems in Madhapur IT companies, technology companies, there are more interpersonal, people's related problems. Next. So organization ready. So please make the company ready. Change management is not technology. Change management is making the organization ready. Everything depends on the leader. Close. Last 2 minutes, we'll conclude. Next. Develop a plan. Most important is a budget. If you have everything but there is no budget, okay, we are just spending time. Next. Implement the change. Next. Reinforce, sustain the change. Next. Tools. ADKAR. Okay. ADKAR model. ADKAR is for individual change. Kindly you can Google anywhere, awareness, desire, knowledge, ability and reinforcement. These 5 things you just follow. Very simple model. Please follow it and bring a change in the companies. Please bring a change. Even if it's a small company making, okay, some small plastic products, put the model in place. Become professional. If you are professional, then you can survive even with AI or any other tools. Next. Roles and responsibilities for a change manager. Next. Success matrix. I will pass on this slide. Okay, you can go through this. Adoption rate and all. Next. Fevicol ka mazboot jodi. One line I will conclude. A chair was presented to a bride, okay, by her parents, a chair. The same chair that bride gave it to her grandchildren after 50 years. Same, she became a grandmother. The chair got broken several times, but Fevicol saved it and made it appear new. Her grandchild thought this is a new chair. So the hero is the chair. So that is how Fevicol became a success story by making all the carpenters in the country as their dealers. First time Pidilite Industries success story is Fevicol. All carpenters they accumulated. It's a big time success story. Next. Hero is the chair. Next. Yeah. This is on managing change. Right. Next. This you have seen. Aypendi. Go to the last slide. Yeah. Just one slide. Back. This is for companies. If you want to bring a ADKAR is the individual change. quarter is the organizational change. 8 steps: create urgency, form a powerful collaboration, create a vision, communicate the vision, remove obstacles, create short-term wins, build on the culture, anchor changes in culture. So follow the steps. I'll send this PPT, get going. Last slide, I'll conclude one. Go to the last slide. Finally, what? The rise and roar of AI in India. The rise and roar today, okay, is changing the way we live, work, interact and perform in personal, professional and social lives. It is entered everywhere. So how do we do that? How you manage change can make all the difference. So ultimately it's all coming to management. So management will dictate the change. Change management is about management and AI is only part of it. Let us swim, carry on, manage AI and also progress and sustain and make HMA one of the most vibrant associations in Telangana, in Hyderabad, in India and also probably global. Thank you very much.